Welcome everybody to this training video. My name is Scott McMillan, project lead for the IHSS Benchmark Dashboard. This is a continuation of the previous video for uploading your incident data. In the previous video, we showed you how to map your incident categories. In this video, we're going to focus on how to map your department, unit, or areas within the incident data set. So you'll notice that the screen should look familiar to you. This is the same screen after we've uploaded our incident data. We've mapped our column headings. We're now going to be mapping the values. We've already mapped the incident categories, as we can see here. There's 12 that we mapped. There's no more that are either suggested or unmapped. This video, we're focusing on the departments, where in our facility the incident happened. So for these, we'll notice on the right-hand side, there are 24 unique location labels in our data set. And again, doesn't matter how many records you have, 100 or 1,000,000, you're only mapping the unique labels. Of these 24, 7 are unmapped and 17 are suggestions. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start by doing the unmapped. So we're going to click on this button here. And you'll notice that on the left-hand side, we do have the ability to do bulk mapping. If we are familiar enough with our particular labels and locations, and we're familiar with the IHSS ones, which I will also remind you, highly encourage you, have the framework open and available. In this case, we would be focusing on the department. There are 16 department options available to you. The more familiar you are with these, the faster it will be for you to be able to map against them. Now, because there's only 16, you don't necessarily have to come here and copy and paste the label like we showed you in the categories, but you certainly can if you want to do that. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can map some of these unmapped ones. And we're going to quickly go through them. I just want to go through the list and just get an idea of what we're dealing with here. I don't see any that can be bulk mapped, so we're going to probably have to do these individually. So this first one, we've got NICU, Neonatal Intensive Care Unit. In that case, it could technically fall into one of two. It could fall into the critical care because of the ICU component, but because it's babies, it could fall into the maternal infant youth care. We recommend that in this case, you go with the maternal. Because it's babies and babies have a unique risk factor attached to them, we want to capture that. So this is going to be maternal. So I can start typing maternal, or you can see, because it's a short list, you can scroll through them all, and I'm going to select the maternal one. Psychiatry would be behavioral, which is option number 2 right there. Oncology, in this case, this is an inpatient. There is no oncology department, so this would be other inpatient unit. So I'm going to go ahead and click in here, and I'm going to type other, and you'll see that there are 3 options, one of which is other inpatient. Foundation is just going to be other. There is no equivalent, and it would not be one of the other inpatient or outpatient because it's not a care area. So this would simply be other. CAS clinic and rehab. So actually, these are examples where these are outpatient services. So I can actually use the bulk. I'm going to click both of them. I'm going to click in one of them, and I'm going to scroll down to other, and I'm going to select outpatient, and now those are mapped. Gift shop is a public space, so that would be interior public space, and done. Now we're going to go over to the AI, and we have scroll to the top. We've got morgue, which is other. So I'm going to see if we can go through and do some of these other ones. And bulk. So that's other. Cafeteria is public. Those are care areas. Coffee shop is public. These are all care areas. Okay, so that is the only one. That's fine. So we're going to click in here, and we're going to type in other, and we're going to select other area. And we're going to refresh. And now we've got, let's see if we can take advantage again of the bulk one. So we've got cafeteria. We know that's a public space. So let's select that, and let's see if there's any other ones we can bulk map. Palliative, maternity. There, coffee shop is a public. here, surgical. Cafeteria is a public. And that's it. So we can select here, we can type in interior, public space, done, refresh, and we'll begin again. 3 East. In this case, this is we're going to call this an other inpatient unit. So we're going to select that. We'll see if there's any other ones. Mental health would be mental health. Palliative has a specific. Emergency, that's surgical. This is another one. Adult care is another inpatient unit that does not have a specific bucket. So that would be other inpatient, which would be the same as the other one. That's surgical. That's ER. That's cashier. Has its own. Renal. Okay. So these are both other inpatient. So we type in other, it gives us the 3 options. We're going to select the inpatient. Those are mapped, refresh, and we start again. Now we've got mental health. Let's see if there's any other ones. Palliative is not mental health. Maternity, no. Surgical, no. Surgical, emergency cashier, surgical, renal. Nope, that's the only one. That's okay. And actually, in this case, it's correct. So in that case, I'm going to actually confirm that it's correct because I don't need to map it. And we'll go ahead and hit OK. Now let's see if any other ones are correct. So this one is palliative. That's correct. Maternity is not med-surg. Emergency is emergency. That's actually surgical because it's post-surgical. So is that, but that is correct. It did recognize that that should be med-surg, so that's correct. Emergency to emergency, cashier to cashier. That should be surgical. Renal would be other inpatient, and that's surgical, which is med-surg. Okay, so there's 6 there that are accurate. We'll refresh, and now we're simply down to 4. We've got maternity, which I think is the only one that's such like that. So that's going to be actually maternal, infant youth care, and refresh. Now we're down to 3. We've got a surgical, we've got another surgical, and we got a renal. So these 2 could be bulk mapped. And that would be to the med-surg. So let's type in medical. There we go, medical surgical. We've got 1 left, renal. Let's say for this particular facility that this is an inpatient. So that would be other inpatient. And we're done. So in a very short amount of time, I hope you can see there how easy it is. We've mapped 24 unique values across 3 different facilities. And that's how easy it is. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Shows you again how you can take advantage of first going through and confirming the ones that are accurate using the bulk confirmation. And then once you've done that, then you can also take advantage of the bulk mapping one. But you can see that for the departments, while you might have a lot of them, unique values, there's only 16 to choose from, which makes it very easy. So again, I hope this video was helpful for you. In the next video, we'll show you how to do the law enforcement involved and how to map your typologies if you collect that data. So these are optional ones. You may not collect those, but if you do, we'll show you how to map those as well. Thank you very much for watching. On behalf of the HSS, we appreciate your participation, and we hope that you will continue to participate in the years to come. Thank you, and good luck.